I wanted to cover some frequently asked questions about the different types of bills that can be found in the California State Legislature. So, the following are the different types of bills that people working in and around the California State Capitol generally describe in their legislative dealings. The first one is, what is an appropriation bill? This bill contains language that appropriates funds for expenditures by the state, either from the general fund or from special funds. What is an author-sponsored bill? This bill is the idea of the author, who's the official sponsor of the measure. What is a backed bill? This bill is ready for introduction because it has a backing, which is formally called a jacket by the Office of Administrative Law, and it shows who the author is and other detailed materials. What is a budget bill? This bill is the main budget bill that makes appropriations for implementation and expenditure of the state's fiscal year spending. The secondary bill is referred to as the Budget Bill Junior. So, what is a Budget Bill Junior? This bill amends the main budget bill and makes changes to the appropriations for implementation of the state's fiscal year spending. What is a cleanup bill? This bill cleans up changes to a law following enactment of a prior bill that needs to be modified or cleaned up. What is a committee bill? This bill is authored by a majority of a standing committee of the legislature. It's usually used for enacting non-controversial law changes. What is a district bill? This bill only applies to the legislator's own district, such as benefiting a transit district or a local city or county in that legislator's district. What is a fiscal bill? This bill must go through the fiscal committee after it has passed one or more policy committees in either the Assembly or the Senate. What is an intent bill? This bill makes a statement of intent of the legislature that the bill will do something on a topic specified in the intent statement. It's basically a placeholder for a later substantive bill. What is an omnibus bill? This bill is a measure that contains numerous changes to the law, generally suggested by a group, such as civil law changes being recommended by the Judicial Council. What is a special interest bill? This bill has a sponsor that is a particular interest group. What is a sponsored bill? This bill comes from an interest group or an individual, and that group or individual is the sponsor of the bill, the one who is publicly backing it. What is a spot bill? This makes a technical or a non-substantive change in the law as a placeholder for a later bill. Neither House's Rules Committee in the Assembly or the Senate will refer spot bills to a policy committee until they're substantively amended. What is a technical corrections bill? This bill makes technical corrections in the law. What is a trailer bill? This bill implements statutory changes as part of the budget adoption. These bills trail the main budget bill, hence the name trailer bill. What is a 2-year bill? This bill carries over from the first year of session into the second year of that 2-year session. And finally, what is an unbacked bill? This bill does not have an author and it lacks a backing, again called a jacket, for introduction. And as a result, it is not yet available for introduction.